In this video, we'll connect our bot to the Google Sheets alternative NocoDB tables. And also we will set up registration of people to the event with the data recording in the table. But first we need to create a Telegram bot and connect it to the Puzzlebot service. You can read the detailed instructions and the link in the description. Let's go to our bot. Select the Settings tab. Next, select Integrations. Let's go to the NocoDB section. Please note this integration is only available with our NocoDB tables, available at nocodb.puzzlebot.top. To work with NocoDB tables, we need to register and generate a special token. To do this, let's add the Tables tab to the main menu by clicking on the checkbox. And let's go to the page. Now we need to click on the button for registration. Let's enter our data. Great, we're registered. Now let's create a base by clicking on the corresponding button. And add a new table. Rename the automatically created title. It will display the user's full name. And let's add a second title. We can choose the format phone number. Let's give a name to the title. And add a third title for the username. Great, now we need to copy the token. To do that, we'll click on our email. Next, we'll select Account Settings. And we'll go to the Tokens tab. Click on the button to create a new token. We'll save it and copy. Let's go back to our bot and paste the copied token. Let's click on the Save Changes button. Great, we have connected our account. For this example, we will create a bot that will register people for events and enter data into a table. To do this, let's go to the Constructor tab. First, let's create a usual command that will report successful registration to the event. To do this, let's add a usual command and give it a name. Let's add a text block and fill it in. Let's move on to the start command. We'll add a text block and fill it. Let's also add an inline keyboard. Let's add a name to the button. We will choose the action Go to Mini App and write the name of our future mini app. Let's go to the created mini app. Add a header and fill it in. Now let's add an input form block. Let's add a header for this block and fill it in. Also, let's enter a name for statistics. In the input type, leave text input. In the input mask, text. Let's also add text to the placeholder and copy the variable. Let's add one more input form block and repeat the previous steps. In the input mask, select Phone. Let's move the block with the keyboard to the very bottom. Expand the button and add the jump to a comment or condition action. Let's enter the created comment. Now let's add the create row action. Let's select the necessary base and table. We have the headers created in the table displayed. Let's fill them with the variables created. This way, when the user fills in the input forms, their answer will be displayed in the table under the desired headers. Let's save and publish the changes. Now let's test the bot in the Telegram. Let's send the start comment. Click on the registration button. Fill out the entry forms. And send our response. The bot reports that the registration was successful. Now let's check the table in NocoDB. Great, the data has been entered into the table. Thus, we have connected our bot to the NocoDB and also configured the registration of people to the event with the data entry into the table.